you're about to lose your mind. And when that time gonna be like, girl, what you gonna be? What's it gonna be like, girl? With all this crazy stuff in the
She's a cunt.
What's it gonna be like, girl?
Good afternoon. I mean, good morning. What time of the day is it now?
It's afternoon, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We've been at this since this morning, guys.
Yeah, it started out where first we went on, Red spilled coffee all over his computer. We had that.
Yeah. And then we had various echo issues.
Then we had echo problems. Then my internet went out. And I think I know what's going on.
Hey, you know what? The funny thing is about echo, the other day, one of my buddies, he was kind of down in the dumps, right, about some of this Trump stuff. And he says, I don't know why you spend all your time writing this shit on Not Fake News. It's just like you're talking to it in an echo chamber, you know, nobody pays any attention. And I don't know. I don't think that's, so I wrote a blog about it. That pissed them off too. But you know what? If you don't say something, nothing happens, right? And then you just feel all grumpy and nasty and
Words matter, Bob.
so that's what the hell. That's why I do what I do, yeah.
But I think what's going on is I think it's the deep state. You know, they know we're part of the resistance and they keep knocking my internet down.
I wrote a piece about that this week. I mean, that's part of my news.
They QAnon, right?
Yeah, QAnon. Yeah, they're crazy. I mean, they think Democrats are trying to eat babies and all this shit. I don't know where the fuck that comes from.
Oh, God.
Oh, there's some crazy shit out there. This QAnon's nuts.
But the thing is, you know what? There was
deep into conspiracy.
big rally Trump had, and I guess it was in Texas, and a whole bunch of those QAnon people were there, right. and with their red Trump hats and everything. And I'm going like, holy fuck, this guy is buying into this shit.
And I know what QAnon is a little bit, but what is that QAnon? Do you know what that stands for, Bob, or no?
I read it somewhere, but off the top of my head, I don't know.
Yeah, and I probably Googled it a while back, too, and I don't remember. Because my brain's shot. I don't remember nothing.
I know, the same problem. It's like last night I was playing pickleball. Hey, you guys ever play pickleball?
No, I never heard of it.
No.
It's kind of like tennis inside, except you use this paddle, and it looks like something you'd whack your kid over the ass with, and the kid was bad.
Is there a pickle?
No, there's no pickle. But wait a minute. I'm trying to get my paddle. I want to show it to you. Anyway, I was playing, and these guys kept telling me, here's my pickleball racket right here.
Oh, okay.
It's like an oversized ping pong pad.
Now, is that solid wood or is it like a net?
That's made out of, you know what, they have these things that are made out of wood, they're made out of composite, they're made out of aluminum, and they cost up to $100 and some bucks.
Wow. But what I'm saying, it's solid, it's not actually a net. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's solid.
And let me ask you something, Bob. Do you know the oranges of pickleball?
The oranges?
What are the oranges?
I don't know the oranges of pickleball. I do know that, that if you get in a tanning bed and then you go play pickleball, you're going to have a funny color on your face. And, if you have those little glasses on, then you're going to have white spots. I know somebody pretty famous.
So what did you do? You went and you played ball?
Anyway, yeah. So I go and I play, and these guys are all telling me what to do, because I'd never played before. And I thought it was just pretty easy. You just get on the court and start hitting the ball. Well, playing with doubles, first of all, when I played tennis, I never played doubles. So I'm running all over the court. I'm diving for the ball. I ran into the freaking net and knocked it down, which is like a big no-no. And finally, this guy who is like a pro pickleball player, he was playing against me, and I dove into the other side of the court to get a ball, and I hit it back to him, and then he just dinked it to my left, and I couldn't know where to get to it. And he said, now you know what you did wrong? And I said, what did I do wrong? He said, you were poaching. I said, poaching? What the fuck is poaching?
I thought that was when you illegally went clamming or something.
Yeah, right. No, I was hitting the ball been hit by the other guy on my team.
Right, and these guys all take it real serious, right?
Yeah, they take it real seriously. I'm going like, holy.
Now, ironically, Bob, you actually met my neighbor there.
That's the guy that told me no poaching.
Frank said that to you?
Yeah, Frank, your neighbor.
Is that the neighbor that you think moved there just to smoke?
No, Frank doesn't smoke. No. That's my other neighbor, yeah.
He's got these two neighbors, and all they do is smoke. You know?
Oh, they're out there all day. It's insane. They must smoke, I don't know. They got to be smoking at least 5-6 packs of butts.
He was telling me that he thinks they moved there just because it's cheaper to smoke.
Yeah. And the one woman, she had cancer and actually it was doing okay for like 2 years, like after the operation. She's never stopped smoking. Now the cancer came back. She's on chemo and she's smoking like crazy. And it's just sickening when you see that. I go out there and I see her and she lost her hair. Beautiful woman, nice lady, Yeah,
people don't stop smoking. I've seen people with the hole in their throat smoking through the hole in the throat.
Bob, did you ever smoke?
I did years and years and years ago. And I said to myself, you know what? I got to stop this shit because, I'm not going to see my kids grow up. Retired pretty much. And
you had no choice.
So now, our income is based on, I did have some investments and Social Security and stuff. And so we're doing okay, but I wish I would have put away more. When I was making big money, I was making pretty good money when I had my business.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you got that investment money, you're living off the interest and whatever you're making on that. If you start dipping into the investment and he tries to just live off of whatever that makes.
Fortunately, I have a pretty good investment advisor. I've never been one. One thing I really hate is just out and out cheapness. And, like you go to a restaurant and just.
I'm cheap with other stuff though. Like my wife's constantly trying to spend money on the house and do this and do that. And I don't want to do anything anymore. I'm like, if it's okay, just leave it, man.
Yeah.
Cause that's expensive stuff. And it's like, she constantly wants to do something. Man. Yeah. And everything's fine. I don't need it. I'm
pretty lucky. My wife isn't that way at all. And I'll tell you a secret about her. She's not around.
He's looking over her shoulder.
Yeah. She's got a whole drawer full of bras, and they're folded and just stacked perfectly.
Right.
And she puts her matching panties inside the bra. So if she has a blue blouse on, she's got to have a blue bra on.
Right.
And if she spills something on her blouse and she has to put a different color on, she goes and changes her whole underwear. Yeah. So now if I see a woman and she's got a colored top on and you can see her white bra, I go, oh man.
Yeah.
You can do better than that, lady.
Yeah, because most girls wear that same bra all the time that they love.
Yeah.
Even though they wash it, but
Jackie doesn't do that.
Right. Smelly, right?
Hey, you know what? Not Fake News is all about the news. You want me to talk about some new shit?
That's why you're here, bud.
Yeah, well, we got to talking about pickleball and bras, so what can I say?
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if you noticed, but just a few minutes ago, it was announced that, he was going to close the border with Mexico if they didn't stop, immigration from Mexico and everything.
Yeah, they're not going to let them do that.
No, well, you know what? Just a few minutes ago, like before we came on, he announced that he's going to give Mexico a year. Yeah. Because you know why? He got told by all his cronies, you're going to fuck up the entire economy.
Country.
So I did this, I did a little research about that. And what it would have done, the automobile industry would have come to a screeching halt within a week because we get all these parts from Mexico.
He doesn't really realize how things work.
It's like shoot from the hip, Mr. President, and see what you hit. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, most presidents, they have their advisors and they'll talk with their advisors before they say it. He's the opposite. He just goes and yells stuff out and says it. So what his advisors know now is they can't go to him and tell him something because he doesn't listen to them. He only listens to the TV and the news. So what they do, they have to go on like another news show and say, this is what's going to happen if he does that, because he watches them on TV. Then he listens. Yeah. They know, don't even bother going in there and telling him he can't do this. We got to go on TV and do it because he's watching TV.
There's also all this shit about how many lies he's told. Like 9,000 since he was president.
Right.
But he's not the only politician that ever lied. And so I got this buddy that writes for Not Fake News, and he did one yesterday that I posted. It's online right now. The headline is "Liar, Liar, a Solution Proposed." You know what his solution is?
What's that?
Anytime a politician lies, they get fined, and the money has to go to a cause that they hate. So like if Trump tells a lie, the money would go to Planned Parenthood because he's always trying to defund Planned Parenthood. If the Democrats tell a lie, the money would go to fund the wall.
Yeah, but Trump would never admit he lies. He'd just keep lying. He ain't gonna
Yeah,
pay.
but how would you do that? Because you'd have to have somebody making the decision as to who lied. So you'd have to have a new government agency. It would be the U.S. Department of Truth Telling.
But he don't listen to nothing, man.
And the other day too, I was doing all these blogs, and a lot of times I don't like Trump, and I write a lot of negative shit about Trump. This guy on Facebook was being derisive. He was being derisive about me, and he called me a keyboard warrior.
Oh,
oh boy.
And boy, you know what? I really like that. I'm having a shirt made and a hat, and they say keyboard warrior. So as soon as they come, I'm gonna wear them on one of our upcoming shows.
Now, where'd you meet this guy, Bob?
Just on Facebook. Yeah, but actually, he's a guy I know. I mean,
I don't discuss. It's weird. Facebook, like when Facebook first started, it was all about like connecting with old friends and stuff like that. I don't really use it for that at all anymore. I only join like groups, and I basically talk to people that I don't know, especially when it comes to like politics and shit. I won't say anything about that, like that my friends will say, because I don't want to get into it. They start arguing with you.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah.
So I do it in like groups with people I don't know, but I don't know if no young people use Facebook. What's going to happen? Anybody under 25, 30, they do not use it. I don't follow my friends at all anymore. I'm in a couple of groups of, topics that I like and things like that. And I follow other people that, into that, and that's it.
Hey, what'd you guys think about the fact that NASA, they were going to have this space mission, and they were going to have, it was going to be all female.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but there was a big problem. You know what the big problem was? They only had one spacesuit that would fit a female.
Build more spacesuits.
So instead of doing that, they readjusted the mission, and so there's going to be one woman, and the others will be guys. And
they can't build more spacesuits?
What kind of planning is that?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? If you're running a business, and don't you, like if you have to have, say you're a baseball team, you've got players that are big and small, you're going to have uniforms that fit everybody, right?
I heard that they were talking about, well, Penn said it, but it's probably bullshit. They were talking about going back to the moon.
Yeah,
that's bullshit.
That is bullshit.
Yeah, it's all bullshit, right? It's just another story. Bullshit.
Now, of course, there's two other Trump walkbacks that happened in the last week or so. The first one had to do with funding Special Olympics, because Betsy DeVos, the rich lady that owns all these yachts.
Yeah, she's a cunt.
Yeah.
She's a cunt, asshole.
She testified before Congress that they were going to take away, I think, $17+ million that they give Special Olympics, to help people with disabilities.
Sure.
And so that caused a big shitstorm. She had to she didn't walk it back.
Trump did, yeah, because
did.
Because he saw it on TV. He heard about it. He was watching TV.
Yeah, I didn't know they were going to do that.
He probably was watching Fox and Friends.
3 years in a row they tried.
But I guarantee he was watching Fox and Friends when he found out about that. And that little midget on Fox and Friends said something bad about it, and Trump's like, fuck.
Yeah, and then, of course, the other thing that he walked back, I didn't write about this, I should. He was going to make the Republicans in Congress, they were going to come up with another new health care bill to replace Obama. Once again, they went to court. They're trying to scrub Obamacare, including important provisions like, covering pre-existing conditions and all that kind of stuff.
Bullshit.
The Republicans on the Hill, including old Turkey Neck. So anyway, they got, nah, we're not. So Trump comes back and he says, okay, we'll do it after the next election when we control things again.
But Mitch McConnell pulled a fast one on him because when Trump made that announcement, hey, we're going to put a new health care plan on. So Mitch McConnell just tweeted out right away, I'm looking forward to seeing the president's plan.
There is no plan.
Bullshit. Oh, he threw it right back at him like hot potato, And then Trump was like, well, I have a plan, but I'm not going to show it to
So, Bob, what else is in the news?
Well, there's the old thing about calling.
Shit. Ship.
Yeah, pencil neck. Well, now all over. And so he even had a shirt made, Trump did. Pencil and like a red bald nose. Anyway, now all over Twitter, they're calling, they're taking pictures of Trump's neck. Which kind of looks, they're calling vaggy neck.
His neck kind of looks like a vagina sometimes.
Yeah, well, I was trying to say that without.
It's a podcast. You can say whatever you want. She's a cunt.
Okay.
Yeah, pussy neck.
Vagina neck, vaggy neck.
Vaggy neck.
People went on there and said, well, here's Trump. Here's Trump's picture. What would you call his neck?
Pussy neck.
I
see all these memes and shit on Facebook, right?
It was a riot. It was a riot.
Fucking memes.
Right.
When he was talking the other day about the oranges of the investigation, that was a really, really, I know it's funny. That was a really strange moment because it wasn't like a slip of the tongue where he said.
He was serious, I think, right?
No, he said it like 5 times. Like, I'm starting to think he's really going senile. Like, this really might be concerning. This is no way. Like I said, it wasn't a slip of the tongue. He kept saying it over and over again.
That's crazy. If he was saying oranges instead of origin, that's pretty fucking funny, man. He's definitely losing his mind.
I have the Trump talking about the goddamn oranges.
It's totally finished. No collusion, no obstruction.
No collusion, it's an illusion. Why does he constantly say that? What is going on with this guy? No collusion. It's all he says. I laugh at that. Okay, let it roll.
Where it started, how it started, who started it.
Where it started. It started with him. What's he talking about? He's the one who colluded with the Russians. Okay, let it roll.
You look at the origin of the investigation.
Hey guys, check us out on Spotify, Red Shock Radio.
I hope this investigation now, which is finished, it's totally finished. No collusion, no obstruction. I hope they now go and take a look at the oranges of the investigation, the beginning of that investigation. You look at the origin of the investigation, where it started, how it started, who started it, whether it's McCabe or Comey or a lot of them. Where does it go? How high up in the White House did it go? You will all get Pulitzer Prizes, okay? You're going to all get Pulitzer Prizes. Should have looked at it a long time ago. And that's the only thing that's disappointing to me about the Mueller report. The Mueller report, I wish, covered the oranges, how it started, the beginnings of the investigation.
The oranges. This guy is shot.
So his biggest disappointment with the Mueller report is that the Mueller report didn't look into the oranges of the Mueller report.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you can figure that out, you'll get a Pulitzer Prize if you can figure out the oranges of the Mueller report. And why wasn't that in the report? What the fuck is he talking about, man? I think he's going really senile.
He's twisted. Okay, everybody, it's time for meme review with Nick and Red. Okay, Bob, the rules are we rate the memes from a 1 to 10 scale, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. We also rate the font, the quality of the picture, the meaning of the picture, and the meaning of the whole meme. So let's go, Bob.
Now, this is racist and horrible, but it is a meme. I can see how a racist might find it funny. For meme factor, let's be fair now.
Right.
It's a funny picture, and it's got the big words. It's a meme. I'm I hate to admit it, but I'm going to give it a 7.
Oh
Wow.
man, I can't do that.
I'm
can't.
down at like a 2.
Yeah, I'm with you, Nick.
It is a funny picture.
Yeah, Red, I'm with you.
All right. Well, I mean, the font's a good size. You could see it easy. The
Right, it's a
picture's
funny
funny.
picture. I get what their point is. I'm trying to be bipartisan about it.
Yeah,
Not
well,
saying I like the meme.
You can be the bipartisan one.
Yeah.
I'm not going
Trying
to
to
pretend.
be, straight up with my meme review,
Right.
not slanted.
I'm at a 2. Bob's at a 2.
And again,
Nick's a 7.
I only sent you these because of what happened on Facebook the other day.
Okay, here we got some good ones here.
I like cunt memes, personally. Now, this one says, my name is Donald J. Cunt. Go on, grab my neck.
I love that. I think that's great.
And it's got a picture of Trump standing, and then it's got a close-up of his neck. And his neck does, see? It does look like a vagina. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
I think the font is plenty big. You want to keep...
I mean, the bottom font, it's not bad. I mean, the picture could be a little better, but otherwise, it's hysterical. I love it.
I think it's pretty damn good. I mean, so that you got just his face and then the vagina picture. Vagina neck would have been a little bigger.
That's what I mean. You could have did that a little better, yeah.
I mean, it has a point, right? It's funny. A goddamn good meme.
I'm giving this one 8.5.
That's what I was going to say, 8.5.
I got a 9.
Wow.
You like that one?
Okay.
All right.
Wow, this is a good one. Where's the collusion? Globalists. All wash a cunt. That's great.
So this one is a picture of Trump. He looks like the Joker. Globalist ball washer cunt. That's a funny picture.
I'm giving this like a 9.
I like it.
I'm at a 9.
I'm a 9 too.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a 9 also. That's a high-rated meme.
That's a good one. Oh, shit. There's no cure for being a cunt.
This one is Trump. He's got the hair blowing all over the place.
That's how long his hair really is, too, because I saw him at the Trump rally.
Yeah, because he
And
flips
it was
over.
a windy day. It's like down... If you've seen him get out of the shower, his hair's down to like his shoulder.
Yeah, he's got a weird friggin' hairstyle, man.
I think when he gets out of the shower, he looks like Vince Neil.
I almost thought he was like bald on top and he was doing a comb over. But when you see him here and it's blowing all up.
Yeah.
So Red, you've seen him get out of the shower, have you?
No, I wish. I totally see that.
Get it off.
Yeah, I'm giving. Yeah.